Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 5 of my full platinum walkthrough for A Plague Tale Innocence. This is the 5th chapter we're moving on to here, The Raven's Spoils. Quite a calming chapter really. We have a companion with us, which is quite nice. This happens quite often in the game, you'll have a companion with you as well. Yeah, so quite a slow one to start with. We're just going to run around the edge of this river and find some leather and a few other bits. We will be getting a miscellaneous trophy in this one, Saviour, for saving someone. It is kind of missable, but not. You can obviously use chapter select, but you can move too far forward and you won't save the person. It'll all make sense when you get there. So yeah, watch out for that. Obviously, I'm going to tell you when we get there. But go down the river, and when you get to this right-hand side, look for this leather here. I'm stumbling all over my words here. I do apologise if you're waiting for this on the day of the release. I am a little bit behind, but I will be getting through them this weekend, so we should be all nearly done by the end of the weekend, hopefully. We do have some shorter chapters coming up as well, like really short, 5-10 minutes. There's kind of a safe house that we will go to eventually, and the chapters there are very, very short, but there are still things to find there. So yeah, walk up here. Hugo's going to kind of jump out with this shield here, and then we're just going to continue on, and we're not going to... Hugo's going to run off to the right-hand side. He's going to go underneath that bridge. But we don't want to do that. We want to go up the left-hand side. So follow the little river or the little stream up until this point, and then you're going to find some fabric, and then follow the stream a little bit further, and I think this is saltpeter. No, phosphorus, not phosphorus. Sulfur. I'm going to say that every single time. I don't know why I say phosphorus. Anyway, once you've got those two, hook back to the left-hand side, and basically you're going back the way you've just come, but you're on the higher level of ground now. And when you do that, look out for this chest here. There's some leather. It's going to slow down because Hugo's running to catch you up, and he's going to, there he is, grab your hand. He is needed for this part, so if you just walk along, he'll come and catch you up, and then run all the way back. So this is where we started. This is where the other river is, the main river, but we're higher up now, and here is the third flower for the herbarium,
So pretty.
Gladius or Gladioli.
Ah, yes, of course. Don't you like them?
That's not
Gladiolus.
They're flowers.
Why doesn't that look right? Anyway, it's right. One of those orange flowers there. Gladiolus. Gladioli. Yeah, same thing, isn't it? I'm sure you'll correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not exactly into my flowers and plants. Right, now we're going to go back the same way we've just come, and go underneath that bridge now to carry on. So there is a trophy that I have not mentioned yet, and that is Alchemist for crafting 100 ammunition or consumable type things. The stuff, yeah, it's basically the ammunition that we're using in the slingshot. You will get that. Like I said in the previous one, you want to kind of top up your ammunition as you need it, so you can pick up as many crafting materials as possible. So you will easily craft 100, especially later on. You're going to be using ammunition, different types of ammunition a lot. So yeah,
Oh my goodness.
that is going to happen, especially if you're following along. You're going to be doing exactly the same as me, pretty much, hopefully. So yeah, you'll get it, don't worry.
Choice.
So yeah, that's the only the trophy I haven't mentioned.
Just keep moving, Hugo.
So this bit is pretty grim, I must say. But as sick as it's making them all feel, and Hugo's freaking out a little bit, we're going to have a look around for some cord and sulfur here. So go to the right onto to this trebuchet, get the sulfur, and just past it behind this bush is some cord. There may be a couple of other things in this area that I don't get, but like I said at the very start, we get more than enough for what we need. So feel free, if you want to run around these dead bodies for a bit longer, try and find some more. Behind this bit up here, I think it's saltpeter, but you probably won't be able to pick it up. Yeah, saltpeter. Because I'm full, you might be full as well. We will be using it. Don't worry, this is one of the common items, so we will be we'll find more than enough of that later on. Look for this impaled guy here. He's kind of just slightly off to the main path if you'd have just carried on to the left. So yeah, up there, there's a trebuchet. There's going to be some leather there. And then just move forward. There's no rats here, so don't worry. Although there should be, right? They should all be here. The pigs were all covered in rats. Why aren't these?
The horse. Lucas?
So yeah, you know. That's grim. That's pretty terrifying. Yeah, there they are, the rats. So there's some items on the left if you need them to craft this this ammunition, the ignifer. And you throw it under here to light that up. And then as soon as you go through, there's some more materials on the left, some of the more common ones. And then you're just going to make your way through, taking out enemies as you go. And I will join you back when there is some more to say, pretty much.
There are people over there.
Those aren't soldiers.
We have to get out of here.
What were they doing?
Those were looters, looking for things to steal.
But why?
To survive, probably. Like us.
We'll never get through. We need fire.
Amicia, there's some wood down there. But there's rats everywhere.
Could you lend a hand?
Yes, of course. We can't hold it back for long.
Hugo, you're going to have to go through.
Yes, yes.
Be careful.
I did it! I made it!
Good. Now come back.
There you go.
Ow, my arms. Well done, you two.
So when you get to this part here, there's obviously rats everywhere. This is tall grass, so duck into it, and there's going to be a guy looking for you. You want to hit his lamp. Maybe wait till he comes a bit further, and you won't block the bridge off. But doesn't matter if you do block the bridge off. If you look to the right slightly, you can go to the right. You'll find some stones there, some rocks, and you can jump up on the hill here on the right hand side. And I believe there's some sulfur up there as well. I didn't get it this time because, to be honest, I was just rushing through. Don't worry, I've not missed anything else, but that's one of the things, one of the notes I didn't make because it's not important. But yeah, if you do need it, there's some sulfur up there. With this guy, as soon as you throw that down, he's going to kind of notice you. You can hit him on the head. You will notice that more often than not, enemies will have a helmet on now, so using the slingshot is not going to cut it.
Very well.
You'll need to be more creative with your ways of getting rid of them. So grab the tools in the bottom and then climb up here and grab the cord and the fabric. You can see there is a tool bench downstairs. We're going to craft some stuff in a moment.
Where should we go?
They are everywhere.
Now ideally we want the third pouch or pocket, but we can't get that yet because we do need a lot of fabric for that. We need 10. We need to be pretty much full. So we're going to just leave that for a while. Here, the pocket down there. That one. We need, 10 fabric. Everything else we've pretty much got, so we'll leave it. What we want to do is make something that doesn't really interfere with the fabric, but we have no other option. But what we do need to do is get rid of some cord. So this is going to use 9 cord because we're almost full with cord, and we want to be able to keep picking it up as we go. So we're going to make the top one the straps for the slingshot. So don't worry, we will be getting more than enough fabric and things like that. We'll get the pocket done later on. Another thing, when it comes to the final 2 upgrades, you want one of each. One for the slingshot and one for your equipment. Because what you can do just to make sure you definitely have enough materials is craft the final one in, say, the slingshot. You'll get the trophy, and then go back in a save, and then you'll have your sort of materials back, and then you'll be ready to do the final one as well. But again, there is enough to do both at the same time. Now, if you're playing on the PS4 on an older version, you could actually craft and then do restart checkpoint. But when I've tried it in this one, it seems that they have put a checkpoint every time you craft something, so that's not available, unfortunately. What I'm doing here is I'm just pushing. This is not the route you're supposed to go. I'm going up to the left with this cart. I stopped just before that guy would see me, hit him in the head, and then we're going to go up here and get this sickle, which is Curiosity number 9, and there's also some cord here next to it as well. So there we go, number 9. And then we're going to push this cart back the way we came, and there's going to be another guy, so we need to do exactly the same. As soon as he notices you, let go of the cart using circle and throw a stone at his head. She's lethal with this thing. Yeah, and just carry on. We are getting close to where we're going to get this trophy as well, so I will be back shortly for that.
What was that? I thought I heard something.
Can you help me push it? All right. The wheels are stuck in the mud.
We'll have to leave it here. Come on.
What the hell are you doing? Holding still. This is proper horrible. Come on, I just want his teeth. Yeah, but still. What? Rats are gonna eat him anyway.
We need to pass below the aqueduct, monsieur.
Oh, you're right.
The rats are everywhere. Shh.
I will just jump in here quickly. This is not where we're getting the trophy that I just mentioned. You need to leave Hugo behind, and then you need to stick to this guy quite close. If you don't, he will get away from you and the rats will grab you. So be close, but obviously not too close or he will see you. But yeah, stick to him quite close. You need to be in his light, obviously. And then grab this torch, and then you can just turn around and carry on. And there's going to be some materials, some fabric and cord up on behind the tree. So yeah, as soon as you pick it up, don't worry, he's not going to circle back round. But if you wait too long, he will circle back round. So if you don't have the torch, if you're sort of waiting here, he'll circle back round. If you follow him, grab the torch, he'll stop circling. So don't worry, he's not going to come after you. Yeah, so go back here. There's some saltpeter, which you should probably be able to pick up by now. And then some fabric and cord here. So we've got a curiosity coming up in a moment, and then we've got the trophy very quickly after that. So we're just going to chuck him up here, and then we're going to drop these two, not lighting anything, we're dropping these two bodies down as the distraction. There is a bonfire off to the right. You don't need to light it, don't worry about it, you can just see it under that window. Don't need it, so don't worry.
We can't stay here.
And then we're going to go off to the left and pick up the Timothy Oliphant. And some leather as well.
It's called an elephant.
And then the next thing we're going to do is get this trophy out of the way. So you could see there was a little window that we need to jump in, just kind of where that bonfire was. Don't move quickly through this area, otherwise you'll kill the guy. So the trophy is called Savior because we're saving someone. So jump through. You can see there's a torch on the left. We're going to grab that. And then there's rats in here, and there's a guy right at the end, but he's not got a light with him. So if you push the rats towards him, they will kill him. So do not keep going. Stop where I stop and put the lamp, the torch, in this sconce. Is that what they're called? Let's go with sconce. Don't move forward or the rats will grab you. Just stay where you are. Light his torch with an ignifer, and you're going to get the Saviour trophy. He's now fine because you'll push the rats towards him, and they'll sort of spread around his light as well, and you'll be fine at that point.
Good.
And don't worry, he won't rat you out, apparently. Pun intended. So drop down, look to the left, and there's going to be a tool not immediately left. There, and then we've got a little bit of a kind of puzzle situation going on here in a moment. But before that, there's one guy here, and we're going to get given a new type of ammunition or consumable, a new recipe here. And this is one of the ones you don't want to use. Don't use this one. So we're going to have to use it this once to get this guy out of the way, but this is the only time in the game you're going to use this. So pick up the materials. You can see that it uses fabric, and we do not want that. So it's in the bottom corner here. And basically what it does is it snuffs them out for a bit. You're going to smash it on the face and they go to sleep. I think they're sleeping. I don't think they're dead. But yeah, either way, it uses fabric. So we're not going to use this because we want to save all the fabric for crafting upgrades. So this is one. There's one other recipe we'll be getting later on that does the similar thing, that uses leather. Well, we'll use that a bit more because it gets rid of rats entirely, allowing us to get to certain other materials and collectibles. So we do need to use that one. But this one, only use it there that once and leave it. Don't use it. Don't craft anymore. You don't need it. Trust me. Here we're going to get him to use this trebuchet to kind of light the fire up here, and we're going to run. We're going to light a little torch at the top. We're going to send Hugo to go and get a stick, and then we're going to go off to the left to get a collectible, and then we have to circle back round and do this whole situation again to get another stick so we can carry on. So if you light this first, and then Hugo will go and get a stick, and that's what we're doing at this point. It does take a minute, so yeah, it's one of the more slower parts, this. But yeah, it's simple enough.
That's it. Lucas, is this of any use to us?
It's a tool for calculating.
For what? War?
They must use it to adjust firing angles.
It's rubbish.
No, it's not. I'll show you later.
I need you to do this.
Yes.
Think you can do this? Go in, Hugo. That's it. Can you take care of it?
Very well.
You did it. Hugo did the hard part.
I just want us to get out of here.
Me too. Come on, let's go.
Are we going to go under it?
We'll just have to be careful.
So we've got another upgrade table here. You should be okay to do another one. You do have another tool, so you should be able to. If you're following, you will be able to do another upgrade. Again, stay away from anything that uses any fabric. Leather's okay, but we're not gonna. Nothing does use fabric, so I'm not going to use that. I think we'll go for the pouch here because I want to use some more cord up. Yeah, so we're going to do that one. So we don't have any leather at the moment, but not to worry, we will find more. Yeah, so these ones here, you need to be quick. We have already used these sort of bonfires, these straw ones, so you do need to be quick and run through these. So run, jump over here, chop this thing down, or cut it free, should I say. Run down after it. And then at the end, look to the right for some cord. But before that, you're going to want to drop the dead bodies on the guy. You'll see me do that. And then you're pretty much at the end. There's just a little bit of a stealth section. It's a very, very short bit. And then you'll move towards the end of the chapter. And that's it. There's just this cord here. And then I believe there's some leather on the just before we jump over a wall. And that's it. So as soon as this drops down, don't move forward anymore so you don't get his attention. Hit that so it drops on top of him. And that's going to be our light source. But we do need to just light this here to get some cord and a stick so we can carry on. But yeah, that's going to be it for this chapter pretty much. Just follow along. There's nothing to watch out for from now on. So just follow along. And thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you on the next one.
I'll help you up.
I can't. Amicia.
These can't go on forever, right? There's an awful lot of them.
But we don't have a choice.
Courage, lads. I know you're tired. I know there's not enough of us. And I definitely know we'd all like to get far, far away from these fucking rats. But these are our boys. They gave their lives for England. What if it were you? You'd want a decent burial, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Come on then. Guyenne is ours. What was that noise?
Amicia, I'm very tired.
Look, there are trees again. I think we're getting to the end.
Finally.
Where'd you come from? You alone?
Watch out.
Say something, arsehole.
Hey, what about them? You're just gonna let them go?
What? Hey!
Soldiers, there's trouble over here. Let's get out of here.
We're following them.
There! They're running away!
Hugo! Run!